Hello, today I want to talk about how God is a good shepherd. And when we hear shepherd, obviously we think about lambs and guide, someone watching over them, which is the shepherd. And in reference to us being Christians, Psalms 23 describes this perfectly. It goes on to say how he guides his sheep to the greener pastures, to where there is water, so that he can feed them. He corrects them, and he has his rod and his staff. And this is not just a fairy tale for us to enjoy, but it represents God's relationship with us and how significant he is in our lives. And it gives us an insight on how beautiful God is, because there is a verse in the Bible that says God disciplines those that he loves. And we are so lucky, because most of the times we can be thinking, oh, we're going through this, we're going through that because we did this, and maybe sometimes we're right and sometimes we're not. But the shepherd in Psalms 23, he has a rod and a staff, and the rod is used for correction. When the sheep are going astray, when they're trying to run away, when they're trying to, I don't know, find other company, bad company, he will bring them back, obviously, with the rod, with a discipliner. And it's not always beautiful when we're being disciplined. It feels horrible, but again, he does it so gently, because he even though he disciplines you, he's doing it affectionately, and he's doing it because he loves you, and he knows that if you go in that direction, you're going to end up in tears, you're going to end up hurt, you're going to end up crying, and he doesn't want any of this for us. So he will bring us back, even though it's by force, even though it's through a hurtful situation, but he does that with care and love, the love of a father, of a good shepherd that he is. And he also has the staff, and the staff is there to just gently guide you, gently lead you. This is where you should go, this is where the right pastures is, this is the job you should go to, this is how you should talk to your children, this is how you should talk to other people. I mean, it, I don't know if other people understand this, but we as Christians, we are so blessed to have the guidance of the Lord upon us. We have a father that cares so greatly for us, that he will come even in a situation you don't even think he'll respond, and he'll show up and just guide you, just be there for you, and the Holy Spirit is just there. And this is how amazing God is. And we see in John 10, he also talks about how my sheep know my voice. And it's so good for us as his sheep to know his voice. He calls us his little flock. Not just a fancy word, but a word that shows how amazing we are to him, how dear we are to him. And he calls us by his name. Like he calls us in his, he's just there comforting us, guiding us. In Ezekiel 34, he says, I'll lead my sheep with justice. I mean, this is the character of God. He never stops being there for us. His sheep, he's just there waiting on us, guiding us, directing us. And sometimes we try to be rowdy and run away and do this and do that, but overall, he's just there speaking, guiding, and being there so that we can listen, we can be in the right place with the rest of all the good shit. They used to say he leaves that 99 to find the one that is lost, the one that is trying to go away. He'll bring them back. That is how amazing he is. He never stops. He never stops for anything. Hmm? I think there is a verse in Isaiah that says he knows his sheep and he will seek them out. This is the kind of father that we serve. He's better than any person we ever meet. He's better than literally anything we even want. He's just there. He's a good father. He's a good shepherd. He's an amazing God. So this week, why don't you trust in him? Why don't you let him guide you? Yeah, it's amazing to try to figure things out on your own, but it's even much better to give your all to Him and let Him guide you, let Him direct you in the ways that He knows best. So I don't know if it was all rambling, but I um, I hope you pick something from this. I hope I pick something from this, because he's a good, he's a really good shepherd, and it's a blessing that we are among his flock. So thank you. I hope you have a good weekend. God bless you all. Thank you.